Yeah, I'm going to be playing as Winston O'Brien. He plays nation of Arborg Junta, right? And let me tell you this guy's backstory, right? When this guy was 21, he was a renowned mercenary. The kingdom of Manitoba themselves, leader Gun II, right, was like, let me fund this dude, right? And give this guy troops, give him funding, right? And have him stage a rebellion. And that's what Winston O'Brien did. He collaborated with the counter-revolutionaries and the monarchist faction within the fledgling Republic of the Three Rivers, right? And he was able to take this bit of territory and become the Vincent of Arborg, who is indirectly tied with the Kingdom of Manitoba. We are sort of free, but we're in a precarious position, right? We're in between the Damned and the Republic of the Three Rivers. These guys are very strong, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I have tried to play this nation 10 times, and I have failed. This is my 10th attempt, so let's see how this goes. The first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this army, because again, I don't need this army. I'm just going to rebuild. I also want to give you a quick rundown on my strategy. So basically, I want to get the Manitoban soldiers first, right? And the reason for that is because I want as much manpower from this focus tree as possible. I want this first because you see how the Kingdom of Manitoba is bordering the Duchy of Langenberg? That's because it's a breakaway state from the Kingdom of Manitoba, and they're going to fight a brutal civil war, which 9 out of 10 times I played, right, I can tell you this right now, it goes on forever and there's no winner. And when someone does win, it's usually the Duchy of Langenberg. And that's the reason why we want to rush down Manitoban soldiers, because if that civil war fires, guess what? We won't get this beautiful manpower, and I don't have that much manpower. The second thing we're going to rush down is to get the Forgehold Blues, and the reason for that is because we just need as much weapons as possible so we can pump up as many troops. And third, we're just going to rush down release training roster, so again, more manpower, right? Afterwards, we're going to get the army that rules, so that like we fix our army debuffs, right? We have a lot of army debuffs. And then finally, we're going to actually focus on the arms factory focus tree, right? We're just going to get as many arms factories that this thing can give us, right? Because again, we only have about 3 arms workshops and 2 civilian workshops. So we gotta get better at that. So let's get started. For the first tech in our tech tree, we're gonna get warrior training because we want that reliability with our soldiers. For the second tech, we want Ohm's Law because again, we want that sweet research speed. For the third tech, we're going to get industry planning because again, we want better production. For the fourth one, it's pretty simple. We want to get organized agriculture. Bro, agriculture in this game is a godsend. It saves you a lot because it gives you like a monthly population boost as well as a base like 500 manpower, which is great. My opening strategy is just building forts on Arborg on these 4 places because like that's where I defend, right? For this event, I usually go for some dodgy pre-war group or something because like I get bottle capped and some infantry equipment. And that's pretty useful because like I usually buy stuff on the market using bottle caps, and the more weapons, the better. That's more men we can put in the field. The land doctrine I usually take for this run is conventional warfare because again, I'm focusing on defense and I want as much entrenchment as possible so I can defend that line in Arborg. Crazy, bro. The Albertans just got bombed, bro, and it wasn't like someone like attacked them with a nuclear bomb. A dormant nuclear bomb just got set off. That's probably gonna hurt that commune, bro. That commune goes crazy in this game. Regardless, the civil war is fired, and it's looking like the Kingdom of Manitoba is in their civil war against the Duchy of Langenberg. The Duchy of Langenberg usually wins. I played this so many times. I've seen it. But usually what's more likely is this just is a stalemate. But when someone does win is the Duchy of Langenberg. It's actually looking like this is like one of my only attempts where like the Duchy of Langenberg is actually beating back the Kingdom of Manitoba and it's not a stalemate. So I basically just backed them. So like I should get some positive modifiers for picking the right side. When it comes to the Civil War, I just wait and see, right? And when it looked like someone's gonna win, I just choose that path. That's pretty much how I got the sweet victory. Like I get pretty good bonuses for that, right? And yeah, like I picked right in the Civil War. If you don't pick right in the Civil War, you get negative modifiers. It's not good. Since the Duchy of Lindenberg won that war, that changes my plan. I can actually go after the damned right now because, like, since the Duchy of Lindenberg has won, they will defend me indirectly if the Three Rivers goes against me, right? And the reason for that is they're not preoccupied by that civil war. So if the Three Rivers does go after me, the Duchy of Lindenberg, which is now known as the Kingdom of Manitoba, will get involved and declare war on the Three Rivers. Not because they like me, they just want me to become their puppet one day. Pretty much right now I'm starting my offensive, right? I see a gap in the line right now, and I'm just gonna try circling around. I'm making pretty good progress right now, as you can see these green bubbles. I'm just trying to encircle the city of Fairford. My strategy is working, but I am having a hard time making that encirclement. So I'm gonna go for other encirclements because they're just defending that pocket to the last man. So that's why I'm going to start encircling around. I just got my first encirclement. Now I'm going to just kill this pocket off and start circling people around this line. I killed my first pocket just now, and as you can see, I'm just going around their lines, right? Like, it looks like I will encircle their entire army with my current strategy. I've taken all the victory points against the damned, right? So we are now left with the North Guard outpost and the Fairford. Fairford's going to fall soon, and you can see I basically encircled their entire military. So, again, easy war, easy war. I barely lost anybody. They lost about 500 men. North Guard outpost is on their last leg, and after I take this, I pretty much won the war. It's on 99%, and give it a couple seconds, and I should be winning this war. I will basically take everything. I'm pretty satisfied with winning this war, and let me be honest, I'm actually fine at this point to become the puppet of the Kingdom of Manitoba, because at that point, O'Brien can literally just go retire, right? I do not want to continue because, like, I fought wars here, and they're 10-1, right? So, like, yeah, I'm just going to choose become the puppet of the Kingdom of Manitoba, and after that, it's on them. I gotta be honest, becoming a puppet of the Kingdom of Manitoba was a mistake because they're at war with every neighbor right now, and I have no hope of winning right now because, like, even if I do a good job, if the Kingdom of Manitoba falls, I'm literally screwed. So I'm just gonna try my best, right? I basically start off with going on the offensive because, again, they're starting to circle their troops to the Kingdom of Manitoba right now, so I can actually take advantage. You can see there's like some green pockets right now. Continuing on, I literally get to their capital, right? I literally get to the capital. And guess what happens right when I get to their capital? A game over screen appears because the Kingdom of Manitoba has fallen, and since I'm their puppet, go screw me. But overall, this campaign was pretty fun. And do I recommend this country? No, unless you like pain.